One of the things that we talk about is investments, right? People want to put their money into 401ks, things of that nature. Think about this. Investing isn't risky in and of itself. The risk is not being in control. You may want to write that down and just marinate on that, okay? So when you have somebody that works for an employer and every paycheck, they're taking their money and allocating it into their 401k, do you think that they really have control over what their money is going to do? Or do they even have an understanding of the mechanics of how it really works in the stock market? Nobody understands how the stock market works because it's a big casino. The house always wins though, right? But people are putting every paycheck into a 401k or something like that, or they'll put their money into percent daily programs. Hear what I'm saying to you. Without really understanding, pulling back the curtain to understand where the percentages come from, even if they're offering a percentage. I want you guys to look at this as an investment of labor. This is a new way of looking at things. You can make money by exchanging time for money, which our schools and institutions taught us how to do that, trading our teachers for bosses and our report cards for paychecks, right? But if we don't work, we have no money coming in. So we become wage slaves. So the next best thing that people do is then they invest their money into the casino, the stock market, the things that they have no control over, but they don't know anywhere else to go. So they rather just gamble their money and put it in there. All right. And then all of a sudden, just before retirement, it plummets 40%. So they got to go back to work and be door greeters at Walmart. And I'm not knocking anybody. If that's in the position that you're in, that's not a knock. I just want to talk real with you guys, right? So now we're introducing the one-time investment of labor. The one-time investment is the 125 for the 3 tokens, right? That's the investment from a monetary standpoint. The labor is a one-time investment of labor where you are giving it forward to 3 friends one time that want to learn how to turn $125 into $175,000 or a 5,000% rate of return that is rooted in 100% choice and not a chance, because we know exactly how it's going to work. Who would not? If you're going to invest your money, you want to mitigate risk. Why would you want to put your money into something that you don't have any control, you can't mitigate risk, and you have the chance of losing everything? Why would you not want to put it into a vehicle that we control and we can see it play out and it's infinite? So I want you guys to look at this here. I want you guys to look at this in stages. Okay. So you guys know that when you activate 3 accounts, let me see what's activate 3 accounts, you're going to get $29. All right. Now I'm going to show you guys this. 25% on anyone that you personally introduce, plus whatever percentage on those levels is how it's paid out. So if you guys look at it, $875 times 3 is $26.25. But we have a $1 bonus in our first month. So that's why it comes up to $975. So anytime you guys are doing the demo, this is how the $975 comes about. $975 times 3 is the $29.25. You follow me? So this is the math. So now you've done the one-time investment of labor. Your $125, you've given it forward to 3 people, and you tell your 3 friends, you want to turn $125 and get a 5,000% return in 10 weeks? Just, you don't have to necessarily say that exactly, but understand mentally. I just want you guys to get mental with this thing, because I want you guys to understand the control that we have, that we don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Folks are hurting out here, and we have a solution. So now you're done. Your money's working for you now. The AI is now going to continue to pump your $28 subscription into the ecosystem independent of your involvement. So now your 3 friends, they do the one-time investment of labor. And what are they doing? They're investing in the most valuable resource on the planet, and that's the human resource. That's you and I. There isn't anything more valuable than a human resource. We make the world go round. So then they're going to go ahead and receive the $29 each, but that takes you up to $47, right? You're getting 5% on your money. Now you're up to 5% on your $125 investment at that stage. So you're seeing your rate of return on your money. No guesswork here. You're not throwing it into a 401k and hoping something sticks. We get to control it. These strategic partners, they do the exact same thing. One time, they're going to receive this. And now your money, you're talking about 25% plus 10%, 5%, and another 5% from your one-time investment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly how it works. And so all we're talking about doing is giving people a token, paying $125 one time, the investment of money, then a one-time investment of labor, teaching the duplication of that very simple process that removes recruiting out of the equation because we're paying it forward. And all they have to do is do that one time. And this is the kind of money that can be generated for everyone with no isms involved. It doesn't care about your race, your religion, how old you are. None of that matters here. We're talking about a one-time execution, right? And you go up the escalator. And the other beautiful thing about it is this. 10 weeks is going to come anyway, God willing. When you're talking to your friends and family, 10 weeks is going to come and go anyway, God willing. And if they continue to do what they're doing right now, they already know what their life is going to look like 10 weeks from today. So we can show them and say, listen, you already know what your life is going to look like 10 weeks from today. Let's you and I give it a try. The worst thing that could happen is that we blow $125. That's the worst thing that could happen. And we've done that on suits, shoes, going to movies. But what's the best thing that can happen? Cousin, friend, uncle, coworker. We get wealthy together and we change our family tree's last name forever. So you want to start talking in those terms. Get them to start thinking about the 10 weeks going to come and go anyway. Let's give a chance. Let's do this, especially if the numbers work as advertised. Make sense? And we already know that the Mobius loop, it will continue. It's infinite. So this is for everybody on planet Earth, is the point that I want to make to everybody here.